My name is Pete Carver. I'm an assistant professor of communications, theater, and mass communications at CCBC's Essex campus. I grew up in Greenville, South Carolina. It's in the upstate of the state. When I was in high school, I did my first play, and I really got interested in theater at that time, but I also really liked to write. And from there, I went to Texas Woman's University, where I have a Master of Arts in Drama with an emphasis in directing. And then after that, I went down to the University of New Orleans, where I have an MFA. The first role that I ever received, I played a mortician named Mr. Black. And I still remember it. That's a great question. I remember being backstage and I was so nervous. I was jumping up and down. And I remember going out on that stage for the first time, and it was just absolute magic. It was like the moment just froze. And there was just a comfort zone where I didn't have to worry. I could fully invest. And I knew right then that that magic was something I needed to be doing. And I'm still doing it. And that was, I'm not even going to tell you how many years ago that was. I was kind of in a position where I just was looking for a job. I interviewed all over the country, Charlotte, Dallas, just a bunch of different places. And when I came to Baltimore, it just felt right. And signed on. I started working here in August of 2014, and I've loved every minute of it. The faculty community here is incredibly supportive. I can't even tell you. My last experience as a faculty member in Asheville, it wasn't very supportive. Everybody was competing for the same resources, and it was like a cat fight, honestly. Here at CCBC, the administrators support the faculty, and it's brilliant. And because we have that kind of support, it allows us to develop relationships with other faculty members and try to get collaborative, which I think is another great thing about CCBC. I tell you what I really like best is for every one of my students to know that they have a story that's worth telling. You don't know how you're going to affect somebody's life. And as I teach acting, theater, communications, so many opportunities have been presented that other students have really learned from. So I really like that dynamic. I also like the idea that as performers, we're trying to do make it appear that we're doing something for the first time every time. And when we do that, it allows us to develop relationships with the audience, and we learn more about ourselves. As a theater teacher, I talk about acting as a sacred art, not just an entertainment. This work here at CCBC helps heal the person as well as just build skills. I would say my students inspire me. I look back at my time in college, and I remember feeling really lost. I remember feeling like there were times where things that were happening to me personally got in the way of my success as a student. And I can remember that pretty clearly. So as a teacher now, here at CCBC particularly, I really, really respect students who have other things in their lives. When a student is able to balance work, a family, in many cases, caring for other people, and also maintaining really good grades at school, that kind of hard work is, those are the kinds of people I want to work with and help out. If you're a screen actor, it's important that you take a psychology class and you learn. If you're a biologist, it's important that you take a theater class and learn how to use that other side of your brain. We are preparing people to enter an industry, but at CCBC, we don't confuse education and training. They are two separate entities. We're here to educate you. We're here to share the liberal arts experience with you and also give you a taste of what it's like to really work professionally. And our faculty has got, they have an amazing amount of experience from which to draw. Students have to believe in themselves, invest in themselves. work through a lot of personal things and commit to being the success that they know they can be.